Hi guys, I just wanted to clear a couple things up. I've gotten some responses like this and I totally understand where you're coming from, and honestly, if it were my business, I 100% would have, but I worked for a chain at the time. This happened a couple years ago and it was when I had a really crap manager. She was only the manager for a little bit and then she ended up leaving, but it was just such a bad situation, and when I had went and talked to her about it, she kind of brushed it off and was like, oh, she's probably joking around and all that. And when it came down to her paying and the situation happening, she had told me I couldn't force her to leave anything because I was going to ask her to leave her license. But my manager told me, she's like, you cannot force her to leave anything. It's her personal property. We aren't allowed to touch it. I don't know if it was a law where we were or if it was a corporate rule. I'm not sure, but I wasn't allowed to do anything. I pretty much had to let her go, and I didn't know what car she had. I had no idea what car was hers until she got in it and drove away. So I didn't even think to go out and take a photo, and I couldn't leave the salon. There was a lot of things that happened that were kind of weird, and like, we had a lot of rules we had to follow working for a corporate salon, and they had a lot of weird rules. They were very into just making customers happy and making them happy. They didn't really care about their stylists. But, you know, I mean, honestly, now I've learned a lot from these experiences and these story times, and I know for my business that I will never let any of this happen. And like I said, if it were my business, I never would have actually let any of this slide. Like, it wouldn't have happened. Cops would have been called, everything. But I mean, she also didn't leave a real phone number. Like, she was obviously planning to steal from the beginning, but I couldn't do anything. I wasn't allowed to refuse her service. I had to do every service that walked in that door, no matter how much I didn't want to. Like, I had absolutely no control, or else I could have been fired or written up. And I just, at the time I was younger, and I had just lost my job at another salon because it shut down without telling anybody. Like, one day it just randomly shut down and we had no idea. So I had to get a job as fast as I possibly could. And it just so happened to be this place, and it really wasn't the best. But I mean, I had to follow the rules. I couldn't do anything else about it. But hopefully that clears some stuff up. If you guys have other questions, I'm happy to answer them. So just leave them in the comments.